What is up, guys? You are gaming with Gavin. So after getting our butt kicked royally up and down that last vault, it was definitely a huge reality check for us, guys, and we definitely need to upgrade our armor. So we went with the Splitbark. You will learn the Splitbark recipe as you progress through the game through Fell Hollow. As you upgrade through a steel axe, you should chop down dead trees, and that should give you hollow bark, and that's kind of how you'll discover the Splitbark. But anyway, guys, I'll show you how to get everything, how to craft it, what to do, all that entails. Smash that like button for me, guys, and let's get the video started. So this is kind of a decent spot to get a hollow bark and to get a Zoger if you want. We're kind of over here in the Hopes Falls, and this is how you're going to get your hollow bark. I would like to try to line up more than one tree. You are going to need a steel axe for this, guys, so if you want to see a video on that, comment down below, and I'll make a video on making the steel axe. But pretty much the dead trees are going to fall down, and that's in there. It's going to give you ash logs and hollow bark. And you're going to need 33 hollow bark altogether to make the Splitbark, helm, top, leggings, and staff. Alright guys, and we're over here where we did the quest, More Restless Ghosts. I know that video wasn't the best, but if you guys want to check that out, I'll put the link down below. But we are over here in the map, kind of where the one ghost was, where we had to help them find their sketchbook. But right here, these like blue things, this is a decent little spot. I mean, there's only 3 here. This is a good spot to just take those out and get some cotton to make your fine thread and fine cloth. And I'll show you how to make that back when we get to the base. But you'll get some cotton seeds that'll make it easier for you to grow cotton at your base, so you won't have to go around finding as much. Alright guys, so there's a few different ways to get ectoplasm. The most convenient, in my opinion, is to take out these Rotsworn Marauders, or just Rotsworn in general. They drop these, I think they're called Withered Hearts, I'll show you in a second. And you put those in the kiln, and that makes ectoplasm for you. And in my personal opinion, the best way to get ectoplasm, there's 3 ways. So if you guys want to know the other way, comment down below, and I can show you. But that's the quickest way, because you can also get undead bone, and you're going to need undead bone, and you'll grind that up in the grindstone, and that will also help you make your sacred oil. So that's kind of like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone type deal. And we're kind of still over here. We're in the general area of the Coleridge Pass and the Lake of Lost Souls. Alright guys, and another way to get ectoplasm is, I'm over here where Zanuck is, with the teleport. But go ahead real quick and just soul fray yourself. This is another way to get ectoplasm if you don't feel like collecting all the withered hearts, but I do recommend the withered hearts because you also get the undead bones. It's kind of 2 birds, 1 stone. You're gonna go ahead and go into here, to these like doors that are near. I just picked this one because it's the closest at the moment. And pretty much all these guys that have this blue-green ghostly glow to them are going to drop ectoplasm for you. Is it all the time? Not really, but it's kind of a little bit easier in a way if you feel like sitting here doing this. You could also harvest soul fragments with these pillars. You just take those out with your steel pickaxe, and that will get you your your soul fragments, and this gets you your ectoplasm. Alright guys, and we are back outside the Emberwood Mines. Essentially, the place that made this video happen. So normally to get draconic leather, there's usually dragon wolves that spawn down here to the left. There should be about 2, maybe 3, depending on everything. But take these guys out. You're going to take this to the tannery, which will show you at base, to make some draconic leather. And that will help us make our Splitbark armor. I do recommend watching out. They do have that nice little jump feature to dodge, and they shoot fire if they get too close. They are literally, yep, see there's the 3rd one, the epitome of a dragon wolf. They're not hard, they're not easy. Be cautious. Alright guys, and to make your sacred oil, you're going to go into the kiln and you're going to take these withered hearts and that's going to give you ectoplasm. It takes a little bit, but it's definitely the worthwhile way. And take these undead bones and put it in the grindstone and that will give you your necrotic bone meal. And those are the two ingredients you need to make the sacred oil. Hopefully by now you have gotten clay vessels. If you don't, the clay is in Whispering Swamps. Go ahead and gather that. Make the clay vessels at the pottery wheel and then fire them up in the kiln, and that will give you essentially your clay vessels. And then you could use those. So then you take everything over here to the brewing cauldron, put in your necrotic bone meal and your ectoplasm, and that will help you get your sacred oil, guys. Alright guys, and for your draconic leather, you're going to go ahead and go to the tannery. So you have two ways you could do it. You could take all the dragon blood you have acquired from killing dragon wolves, if you've saved them, and use it with your hard leather, and that will go ahead and give you draconic leather. Or you could just take the dragon wolf hide, put it in there by itself, and then that will give you the draconic leather to make everything. You'll need about 7 draconic leather to make the helm, the torso, and the legs, guys. Alright guys, so one of our last ingredients is we're going to take that cotton we got earlier. You're going to put the cotton into the spinning wheel, and that will give you your fine thread. You're going to need about 4 fine threads, so save 4 fine thread because that's going to go towards your staff. And then after you get all that thread to come out and it spins the spool for you, you're going to go ahead and take that thread and put it in the loom. You should hopefully have some gold bars by now. If you don't, you could go down into the Blood Blight Swamp and get some gold, put in the smelter, but the gold bars and the fine thread are what you're going to need to make your fine cloth. You're going to need around 14 fine cloth to make your Splitbark armor. Alright guys, so once you essentially have your 12 sacred oil, your 7 draconic leather, your 33 hollow bark, your 18 vault shards, which you can get through any vault, you should have a plethora of those, 14 fine cloth, and your 4 fine thread, you're going to go ahead and you can make your Splitbark staff. You can go ahead and create your Splitbark helm, excuse me. You can go ahead and create your Splitbark torso. And you can go ahead and now create your Splitbark leggings to finish off the set, guys. And this will be a much well-deserved upgrade, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button for me. Comment down below what you thought of the video, how you experiencing everything so far in Fellhowl for you. Subscribe to the channel, guys. We are 86 subscribers. We're 14 away from 100. So I appreciate every single one of you. And until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Peace.